Hi everyone, it's Miss Trisha here. This video is for the grade 1s and 2s. We're going to do something a little bit different this week. As you can see, I'm in my living room at home, and I know that you have only a little bit of space at home, and so do I. So we're going to do a special dance that is small. And what we're going to try to do is make up a choreography kind of like we would for a recital, and then maybe at the end of it you can make your own virtual recital where you could come up with your own costume, maybe videotape the whole dance, and then you could send it to grandmas and grandpas or aunts and uncles or even me. I would love to see it, because I know we're not going to be able to have our recital on the stage, but we're going to try to do the next best thing. So we're going to make up a dance. You'll notice the music, you might recognize it as soon as you hear it. It's kind of fun. And we're going to learn it starting with a few steps today, and then we're going to add on next week as well. Okay, so what we're going to do is start in ballet first position in the middle of our room with our hands in bras bas. Okay, ready? So here we go. So the first thing we're going to do, like I said, is standing in first position, arms in bras bas. The first thing we're going to do is wait 8 counts of an introduction, and then we know we can start. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we go 1, 2. So remember, what position is this called? First position, and it's across from our belly button. 3, 4, arms to fifth position. Open to second position, 5, 6, and lower to bras bas, 7, 8. So that is called, does anybody remember what that's called? What type of port de bras? A full port de bras, that's right. A simple port de bras would be first position, second position, back to bras bas. But a full port de bras, that sort of helps us remember it's a full port de bras. So it goes first position, fifth position, second position, bras bas. Okay, so remember each of those positions will take 2 counts. So it's going to go 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Okay, now let's talk about Bill and Bob and Phil and Frank. Let's remind ourselves again. So this is Bill and this is Bob. This is Phil and this is Frank. I know this sounds really crazy, but when we make bras bas, Bill and Bob want to look at each other, right? If our hands are facing our legs like this, that means they can't see each other. Or the same thing like this, they can't see each other. So they really need to look at each other, okay? Phil and Frank, they don't like each other. So they're facing away. Sort of like if I had a friend over there and I went, and that friend went, So it's sort of like they want to look away from each other. Okay, so if they're like this, that means they're so close, they're too close, they might get in an argument. Okay, so the elbows are open. And we pretend that the rain needs to drip off of our fingertips. Bill and Bob don't want to make puddles. They want to let the rain drip off of their fingertips. Good. And one more thing, the buzzy bee, right? The buzzy bee needs to have room to go through our arms. Do you see how I have room between my arm and my body? That's right. If they're too close, that buzzy bee will get stuck in between and it might sting you. Okay, so here we go. So we're going to start in our bras bas, thinking about our story, Bill and Bob, Phil and Frank. We're standing so tall like a dancer, no slouching, and we go 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. And when you go back to bras bas, don't forget about all the things we talked about. Good. Then our arms are going to reach out to demi-second for the next step, right? So demi-second is at the side of my body. I'm making a triangle shape. See how I make an imaginary triangle shape? I'm going to do step, close, step, point. So now watch Miss Trisha's legs. I'm going to step to the right, step, close to first, step, And now the foot that I left behind is going to point in front and I'm going to bend. Then I go the other way. Step and close, step and point to the front. Good. Now find your hip bones. Find those hip bones. That is where you point your toe. You point your toe directly in front of your hip bone. See how I'm not pointing out to the corner or I'm not pointing to the side. I point directly in front of my hip bone. So let's try that again. So let's say it out loud. Step, close, step, point. And then we try it the other side. Step, close, step, point. Let's do it together with our feet. Step, close, step, point in front. Step, close, step, point in front. That's right, okay? So also notice I'm keeping my turnout. We've talked about turnout quite a bit. So I step to the side and notice my legs are still turned out. I don't leave this leg like that. I keep it turned out. I close in my turned out position. I step again with my turnout. And then when I bring this foot to the front, notice how I show that inside diamond on the inside of my heel. Okay, and then turn out this foot, close in a turned out first position, turn out again when I step, and then this leg comes to the front in a turned out position. Okay, let's try it with the music. So it starts with our full port de bras, and then we do our step, close, step, point, right and left. Okay, so everybody starting in their first position, bras bas. Let's try it with our music. Here we go, dancers. Prepare. Close, step, point. Well done. Did you put that together? Good. And do you recognize the music? It's called chopsticks. All right, let's try it one more time. Here we go. Ready? Oops, I need to press play. So starting in our bras bas and our first position with our feet. Prepare. Here we go. Full port de bras. Here we go. Step, close, step, in front. Step, close, step, in front. Well done. All right, so now we're going to go on to the next part. However, if you find that Miss Trish is going too fast, because of course we're on a video and I don't have you in class and I can't help you learn it, you can always pause or rewind and go back and try it again from the beginning, okay? But I'll do my best to try to go over it as many times as possible. But you remember, we talk about this in class all the time, dancers have to memorize the steps in order, okay? So the first thing we did was, number one was our full port de bras, right? Number two was step, close, step, point 2 times, okay? So now let's do our third thing, and that's gonna be another thing with our arms, okay? So we just finished, let's do the last step that we did. Step, close, step, point, step, close, step, point, okay? So then all together, I'm going to bring my right arm up and notice how I brought my feet back together. Okay, so I'm here and I'm going to think of my right arm to the V position, but just my right arm. Right arm, left arm, crisscross, so in front of me sort of makes like a butterfly, high V. Good, and I'm looking up at that big rainbow in the sky. Okay, so I just finished 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then my right arm is going to go up and up, left and left, criss, cross, high V. Okay, so let's take it from the very beginning. So again, number one is full port de bras. Number 2 is step, close, step, point. And number 3 is separate arms and crisscross, okay? Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6, 7 and 8. Step and a close and a step and a point. Step and a close and a step and a point. Right arm, left arm, crisscross, high V. Shall we try it with the music? Here we go. Ready? So standing in first position, bra ba. Prepare. Here we go. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Arm. 1. That's it. Did you get it? Good work. All right, so here's the time. Again, you can rewind it and do it again, but Miss Trisha's going to move on to the next part, okay? All right, so the next part, everybody, is going to be a little more jumpy and a little bit more movement. We're going to practice our sideways gallops. Now, I know that our living rooms aren't as big as our dance studio, but we're going to do our best, okay? So we've just finished right arm, left arm, crisscross, high V. And now we're going to take 3 gallops to the right and hold, and then 3 gallops to the left and hold. Here we go. So we just finished right arm, left arm, crisscross, high V, okay? Now when I start my gallops to the right, I'm going to put my mittens on my waist. So from here, I'm gonna go zip, and I'm going to take my gallops to the right. And I know we don't have as much room, but we're going to do our best. Watch Miss Trisha. 1, 2, 3, point and hold. Then I go the other way. 1, 2, 3, hold. Okay? So I'm going to go where I have the most space, and that's what you can do in your house too. Make sure you have the most space. And when you're dancing, I forgot to say this at the beginning of class, make sure you clear a nice space for dancing, that there's no toys on the floor, there's no pets hanging around that you could trip on. You want to make sure you're doing dancing in a safe space, okay, everybody? So let's try it from here. Ready? So our arms finish up here, and as soon as we start our gallops, we're going to zip them to our waist. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 4. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 4. Okay, who noticed that I held or I made my pause on count 4? Let's try that again. 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1 and a 2 and a 3, 4. 1 and a 2 and a 3, 4. Excellent. Now, do you think we could put that all together? Starting with our full port de bras, then our step close, step point 2 times, then our right arm, left arm, crisscross high V, and then our gallop section right and left. All right, let's try it with the music. So everybody start with your feet in ballet first position and your arms in bras bas. Here we go. Prepare. Ready, and first, 5th, 2nd, and Miss Trisha forgot. That happens. Let's try that again. See, even Miss Trisha forgets things sometimes. All right, let's try that again. So full port de bras, step close, step point, arms, and then gallops. Here we go. Ready, and step close. Arms. Now our gallops. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Good job. Let's try it one more time. Here we go. Be ready. First position with our feet, bras bas with our arms. Prepare. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step. Right. Left. In. Up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good work. All right, dancers, we're going to add one more thing on today because I know you can do it in your smart cookies. So now we're going to do even more jumps. Who remembers sautés and who remembers échappé sautés? Do you remember that? Sautés means, sauté is to jump, right? And we're going to jump in first position. Échappé sauté is to jump to second position, break our legs apart to second position. So let's try it together. Hands on our waist. So we are here with our beautiful mittens on our waist and our beautiful feet in first position. And we're going to take 2 jumps in first position and then 1 jump to second and then jump back to first. So if my hands were my feet, it would go like this. First, first, second, and first. Let's do it with our feet. Ready? 6, 7, 8. First, first, second, and first. Good job. Then we're going to take a little break with our arms and go demi-bras. So that's kind of like another triangle position, not down here, but in front. And notice, can you see the fronts of my hands? That's it. So make a triangle. Say, look at my jumps, back to my hips. Then I start again. First, first, second, and first. Look at my jumps, back to my hips. Okay? So it's sort of like a, did you see that? Wasn't it wonderful? Bring it back. Okay? So we're going to do it 2 times. So it goes first, first, second, and first. Look at my arms, back to my hips. First, first, second, and first. Look at my arms, back to my hips. Okay, dancers, let's put those 2 together, all the jumps. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and a 4. 5 and a 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, and a 4. 5 and a 6, 7 and 8. Well done. So that comes right after the gallop section. So we gallop to the right. 1, 2, 3, hold 4. 1, 2, 3, hold 4. Okay? And then we jump to first position. First, first, second, and first. Okay? All right, dancers, let's put the whole thing together with the music. Then you can practice throughout the week. So remember, dancers always have to memorize their dance in their head, because when we do performances, often our teachers aren't there to help us, right? So we need to know our dances on our own. So this week I want you to practice this dance. Next week I'm going to give you more to add on to the dance, and that way we'll have a nice full dance that you can videotape and then send out like a virtual recital. Wouldn't that be fun? All right, so let's get our feet in first position and our arms in bras bas. Here we go. Prepare. The whole thing. Hopefully Miss Tricia doesn't forget this time. 1, arms. Gallops. 2, 3. Jumps. Well done. Good work. All right. Great work today, dancers. I'm so glad that you came and watched the class and did the class with me today. I want you to keep practicing it. We're going to add more on next week, and you have a lovely week. We'll see you later. Bye.